It is my great pleasure to invite you to my upcoming free webinar. I will be teaching 5 steps to pick the right business with confidence and how to research businesses before you spend considerable time, money, and energy getting into any business with a risk that it might be the wrong one for you. Hello, if we haven't met yet, I'm Patricia Botero Saint Jean, founder of Open for Business and business research strategist. I started my first business at age 25 when I initially moved to the US from Europe. And it has been the most amazing 30-year journey that continues to give me endless fun. I'm a big advocate of small business because owning 100% of my livelihood has given me the lifestyle that really suits me. From the flexibility to care for my family on my own terms since the day my son was born, the freedom to travel when I feel like it, never asking for time off or for raise from anyone, to citizenship to a country that I love, to the ability to return to college and get a couple of college degrees, one purely for interest and the other for passion. And of course, the income to support it all as my business grew. So you could say that I am a big fan of small to mid-sized business ownership, and there is nothing that gives me more satisfaction than to help individuals, perhaps like yourself, transition from employee to entrepreneur so that they too can create a life that suits them and their family. Look, you already know there are thousands of viable businesses out there, but only a few are the right fit for you. Over the past 30 years of my career in the trenches of America's Main Street business, I have associated with hundreds of entrepreneurs. And what I've observed is that those who enjoy a successful life as business owners are in sync with their business. In other words, their business is tailored to not only their strength and genius zone, but also to their idea of what they consider a meaningful life. Let's not fool ourselves. Starting and growing a business is not easy, but it is the best way of crafting a life based on who and what we consider our priorities. And the easiest way to get there is to begin by choosing the absolute best business for you. So, would you agree that it is worth exercising the right due diligence and do a thorough analysis of your options before jumping into any business or being sold one? During this free class, I will walk you through the steps of picking the right business so you can understand. Number one, the three main business paths that you can choose from and how to avoid each of their main traps. Number two, what to look for in your own profile that can be capitalized with some businesses but not others. Number three, how to map out your objectives in life so that you can align yourself with a business that can get you there. Number four, what are your options in starting a business, even if you need to keep your day job, at least for now, or even if your more than full time day job is caring for your family? And by the way, owning a business doesn't necessarily mean that you need to quit your current career. We will also discuss what kinds of businesses can be operated either as absentee or as semi absentee models. And finally, number five, how to finance your business startup costs and pay yourself a salary from day one. I will also reserve time for Q&A for as long as needed, where you can ask me your questions about starting your own business. And by the time we're done with the webinar, my goal is to give you as much information as I can to give you a good understanding on how you can structure your research in order for you to choose the right business for your right life. You probably have heard of this famous quote from the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So get started now on your entrepreneurial journey and reserve your spot for this upcoming free webinar. I look forward to seeing you and sharing how the right business can transform your life in the best way possible. And cheers to building a life we love.